What's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a fun video. I'm going to be, not only am I going to be telling you guys my prom experience, but I'm also going to be trying on my prom dress for the first time in 5 years. Who knows? I probably can't fit in it. I probably can. Who knows? So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that at the end of this video after I tell you guys the story time of my prom experience. And, yeah, so before we get started, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on last week's video on last Friday. If you guys did not see it, I talked about my cerebral palsy and just talked about how it affects me, or how, like, I just talk about my experience with it, and talked about how I didn't want to be treated differently. And yeah, if you guys didn't see that video, I will link it down below in the description box. And yeah, if you guys want to see how my prom dress looked on me, and if you guys want to hear a story time about my prom experience, continue watching this video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get started with this video. Sit on my bed. Let's just have girl talk. Let's just talk about prom, shall we? So, like I said in the intro, I went to prom 5 years ago, which was 2014. To think about it, I cannot believe it went that fast. I can't believe it was 5 years ago. Like, that was really quick. But I had a boyfriend at the time, and I was dating. We were dating for about 6 months, I guess you can call it a relationship. But we were dating, and we're just gonna call him S. I'm obviously not gonna say his name, but his name does start with an S, so I'm just gonna say S. So me and S were dating for about 6 months, I guess. I think we were dating about 6 months. We dated before during sophomore year, but there were just so many people trying to break us up, and there were just people trying to break us up, and it was so much drama to the point where we just broke up and we went our separate ways. And we were still friends, actually. We were still friends because we knew we really liked each other. But we had to break up because it was just so much drama. If you guys want to hear that story time, let me know in the description box below, because it was a lot. So we were dating for about 6 months. I know I keep saying that. But we were dating about a good 6 months. And everything was going great. Everything went so well. Like, everything was just perfect, at least I thought. But we never really argued, really. Like, we went on like a few dates. We never argued. We talked to each other almost every night, every day, every night. And we were just cool. Like, we were cool. Like, we were basically best friends. We really, really liked each other. And things were going great until I'll probably say March. And just during the middle of March, I had just gotten my prom dress. I noticed that he was really iffy about it. Every time I would ask him, he was like, I don't know, I may go to prom, I don't know. And then until finally he said we were going to prom. So, and I noticed that he hadn't gotten the tickets yet, and it was like towards the end of March, and he hadn't gotten the tickets yet. And I remember being like, dude, if we're going to prom, you need to get the tickets. And I don't know, like, it was like sketchy, but because he would not get the tickets, he kept saying like, oh, I don't know, it's expensive, and so and it's like, I got my prom dress, like, or I could just go by myself and just meet some friends or something. So I had the prom dress, and I noticed that a girl and him were kind of flirting, because she kept like touching him, and she kept like poking him and everything. And I remember like walking up to her and being like, hey, like, do you like Sawyer? Like, you know that we're dating. Like, I didn't walk up to her rudely, and she was like, oh, I know, we're just friends. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just rubbing it off, but something just wasn't right. Him and the girl just kept flirting with each other. So I didn't really think anything about it. And so, and I noticed that he wasn't texting me as much. We weren't texting as much anymore, and I just noticed something was wrong. But he was like, no, there's, you know, when guys always say, no, there's nothing to worry about. We're not together. She's just a friend. And it's like, if a girl is a friend to you and she knows that you have a girlfriend, she wouldn't be touching you all like this. And I don't know, it was just weird. It was just so one day in school, I noticed that he was not talking to me at all. Like, at all. He wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't say anything to me. And I didn't know why. And I remember turning around and the girl was looking at me, literally giving a smirk, like. And so I'm like, okay. So I noticed that something was weird. Something was really just off that day. So I'm like, okay, something is off. Literally that day, I was just minding my own business. I think I was watching TV or doing homework or something. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but I remember I get this text. And it's from S. And it says, we're done. And I remember texting him back like, what? He goes, we're done. I'm like, why? Like, what happened? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what? Like, what caused this? And he literally texted me and says, there's a rumor going around that you're cheating on me with another ex that I was dating in the past. And he was like, you're cheating on me with X. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, somebody told me, and so we're done. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a rumor on me that I'm cheating on you with whoever, with X. And you decide to believe that person instead of your girlfriend. And he goes, I don't know who to believe. I'm like, number one, I remember texting him back being like, number one, I never cheated on you. Two, I was with you all day, like, I'm with you all day, every day, like, who? And he goes, and I'm like, who told you? And he's like, it doesn't matter. And I literally was like, tell me who told you this. And he goes, it doesn't matter. So I remember just being like confused. I was broke. I was hurt. And I remember like crying. And I remember being upset because it's like, I literally don't have a prom date now because somebody told him that it was a rumor on me that I was cheating on somebody. It was not true. I would never do that. But so that was the rumor, and he wouldn't tell me, but I think I had an idea. I think I had 3 people in mind that I knew who it was back then, who I knew it was. So, I mean, and I remember just being like, whatever. And I remember the next day going into class, which we had the same class, which was awkward. I remember the girl that was flirting with him, she kept looking at me and smiling and smirking. So I don't know if she has something to do with it. I had 2 other people in mind that could have spread the rumor, but I literally remember like thinking like, I don't care anymore. I remember being hurt, and I remember telling my mom, and she was like, you're still gonna go to prom. Like, you're going to get that experience. You're going to go to prom. I remember thinking like I didn't want to go to prom by myself, and I thought, should I text one of my best friends from the previous school I went to? Should I text her and ask her if I can go to prom with her? I didn't know what I wanted to. I didn't know, but I knew that in my heart I knew that I wanted to go to prom. I knew that I wanted that experience. I had just got my dress. I wasn't gonna just get the dress and return it. So yeah. So I got this beautiful dress, and with all the drama that happened, eventually my mom said that I could go with her friend. She was gonna ask if her friend's son could go with me. Basically a family friend who, we were the same age. I think I was a grade higher. I think I was a senior and he was a junior. We were the same age, and so I remember she asked him if he could go to prom with me if he wanted to go, and he said yeah. And I remember being really happy because I'm like, okay, like I kind of actually like this guy, so I'm actually going with somebody I like and I know, so this is really cool. So I like this. So I remember the process being so much fun. I got my makeup done at Sephora and JCPenney's. The makeup is so pretty. I wish I like knew what products she used and knew what she did, because I would really love to recreate that look. but I don't remember like the colors. Like, I don't remember anything of that, and I wish I did. I wish I was like so into makeup back then like I am now, and I wish I paid attention more to see what she did. And obviously I didn't because the mascara that she used was bomb, and I think it was a Sephora collection, but I don't know what Sephora mascara it was. I don't even think they have it anymore. I'm not sure. The process was so much fun. I felt like a little princess, and I had to get the dress tailored a little bit because I am short, and the dress was a little bit big when I got it, so I did have to get it a little tailored and had to get it to where it fit my body because I was tiny. I was so tiny back then, and I'm still tiny now, but I could have gained weight. Who knows? I probably can't fit in that dressing now, but yeah, like I just remember being so like happy that I got the dress, and I remember loving the dress so much. I remember loving my makeup. I loved everything about it. My hair was actually like lighter back then. I had like caramel brown hair, like highlights back then. Now my hair is like jet black, and I love it. So I went to prom, and the guy that I went with, which was a family friend, he was such a gentleman. He was amazing, and we went to prom. We just had a good time. Like, we just had a good time. We had so much fun. And I remember I remember we got hungry. We got hungry like in the middle of it. I think it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock. It was like around the time where prom was about to end anyway. And we were like, you want to go get something to eat? So we were hungry. So let me tell you guys this. So like as we like there was like the stairs. There were like stairs that we had to go down to get out of the entrance. We ended up leaving at like we ended up leaving at 11:30. And so I go down the stairs, and we could like go down the stairs to try to get out the door. And so next thing I know, who do I see walking up the steps right past me? My ex. Oh yeah, my ex that dumped me broke up with me because of a stupid rumor that went around, and clearly it wasn't true. And the girl that he was flirting with was nowhere near around him. He wasn't even in a suit. He wasn't even in a tux. He was like literally in khakis and a t-shirt, and he like literally looks at me, and we lock eyes because I'm like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And then like he just like literally turns, like as I'm walking down the steps, he literally turns and goes like this. Like, yeah, you broke up with me for a stupid reason. That could have been you. That could have been you walking me down the steps. That could have been you coming to prom with me, but you didn't want to. You didn't want to believe me. You didn't want to let me talk. You didn't want to let me explain anything. You didn't want me to say anything. You literally just text me that we're done, and here you are looking stupid because of what? A stupid rumor that went around, and you want to believe that and not your girlfriend? Got it. Anyway, so prom was great. Prom was great for me. I loved it. I enjoyed myself. And I was with a gentleman who respected me, who literally took me out to eat right after, and happily ever after. So yeah, that was my prom experience. Prom was fun besides the whole little breakup situation, but whatever, look at me now. But prom was great. Like, I had such a good time. I enjoyed just being around, like, I just enjoyed it. It was so much positivity and so much happiness. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that story. So now let's get down to the fun part where I try on my prom dress. Let's go. Okay, so this is the prom dress. Sorry that the lighting is bad. It's really dark. North Carolina weather just seems to can't get it right here. But so yeah, this is the wedding dress. This is the prom dress. There was a little bit of problem in the back. I couldn't zip it all the way. But yeah, but I was able to get in it. It's just hard to zip it up by myself with nobody here. So yeah, this is the dress. I'm actually surprised I got in it because I think I was a lot smaller back then. I'm small now, but yeah. Oh my gosh, just remember, this is like I I love this dress because it reminds me of like princess. Like it reminds me like, it feels like I'm going to a ball or something. It reminds me of princess, very princessy. So yeah, so I love this dress. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed that story time, and I also hope you guys enjoyed me trying on my dress, which I'm wearing right now, but it's a little hard to get up, zip up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.